What will they do? Day for yesterday, somebody was talking about it. Quality circle. What do? They take up an issue. Suppose we are in this university and in the office maybe. So we are working in the office or teacher's common room. What should we do? Everybody has to give one small suggestion. It should not involve spending a large amount of money. It should not make a big difference, a big change, small change only. But you have to suggest something. So somebody may suggest, our desks are dirty. So why not all of us, when we come for our work, we will have a piece of cloth, just 2 seconds, we will clean the desk. It's very tiny suggestion. Another one may suggest little flower plant we should maintain in the building, flower pots, and such person will have duty of looking after it. Like this, everybody will give one suggestion and it has to be implemented. And these small suggestions, very cheap, easy to implement. Imagine after 1 week, so many changes will be there. After 1 month, so many changes will be there in that office or in that college. After 1 year, how that college will look, how that university will look. Imagine. Little changes every week. Everybody is making changes. Little improvement. Just a little improvement. Not a big improvement.
Sure.
Not an expensive improvement. Just a little improvement.
Sure.
This incremental change, slowly over the years, it makes a vast difference in quality. Vast difference in quality. That is visible. Those who have visited Japan, I have not, but all are impressed. Recently, our Prime Minister, I think, also visited Japan. So, Swami Vivekananda, when he went to Chicago, before that he stopped in Japan. And he was so impressed, he wrote in a letter, I wish our young men and women, our young people, they should visit Japan and see. And we can translate this, we can transfer this learning to our own country. So, Kaizen. Now, how to implement Kaizen in our own lives? I saw something some 16, 17 years ago in Deoghar, in that school where I was teaching. One gentleman, a management consultant, came and he showed us how to apply Kaizen in our daily lives. What he showed us, I have never forgotten. And I will show it to you today. You will also never forget in your lives. But only one thing, you have to do what I tell you to do. Are you ready? You are asleep. You are ready. Then you have to do one thing. You have to sit straight. Sit straight. Just do what I tell you to do. Sit straight. Now, raise both your hands. Raise your hands even higher, little more. Okay, put your hands down. That's all. What happened? Something very interesting happened. When I asked you to raise your hands, you all raised your hands. When I asked you to raise a little more, all of you raised a little more, which means the first time you did not raise it to the maximum possible extent. And this is a great thing about human psychology. Whatever we do not do it to the full extent we can do. We do not do it to the fullest possible extent. Maybe little children, primary school children, they are very enthusiastic. If you tell them to raise their hands, they will raise fully. But as we grow a little older, we always do a little less. Whatever our capacity, we do 70%, 60% of that. More is remaining capacity. And this is not a bad thing. This is a sign of hope. It means, that consultant told us, it means every day I can actually do my studies a little better. What I am doing now, right now I can do a little better because I am not doing up to my maximum extent. My feelings for others, it can be a little better because what I am doing right now is not the maximum capacity that I have got. My work, your studies, your work in the house and in the university, whatever you are doing, definitely it can be a little better because you are not doing the maximum that you can do now. So, every day, improve how much? Kaizen, a little bit. You have that capacity and you cannot keep on stretching indefinitely. There is a limit. But there is no limit to our abilities to think creatively. There is no limit to our abilities of feeling. And there is no limit to the perfection we can get in work. So the development of the head, the heart and the hand, every day apply Kaizen to yourself. When you get up in the morning, make a vow, today my thinking, my studying will be a little better. How it will be a little better? You think you know which place you are lacking, particularly you know. So what I can do a little better? Second thing is my feelings for others, sympathy for others. will be little better than what it was yesterday. And little better only. And my work, the work that I do will be a little better than what I did yesterday. Not only one day. Daily if you do this, you will feel the difference in 6 days. By next week, you will feel the difference. You will be happier. Your productivity will be more. People will notice what has happened to this person. Oh, he went to Ramakrishna Mission for attending a value education workshop. So apply Kaizen to your lives. Let us apply this incremental improvement, small improvement. One senior Swami told us, very interesting. What difference should you make in your life? Don't make a big difference. It's very difficult to sustain a big difference in life. It's easier to sustain a small difference. He told us in Hindi, न्यूनतम से शुरू करो, सरलतम का अभ्यास करो. Start with the smallest, practice the easiest. What should I do? Start with the smallest, practice the easiest. Whether it is studies or feelings or work, whatever I'm doing now, the next improvement, make the smallest step, take the smallest step, take the easiest step. If you start with the smallest and practice the easiest, your mind will never tell you that you cannot do it. Start do something very big, your mind itself will sabotage you. It will say that you cannot do this. I cannot do this. But small step, your mind has to agree. Yes, I can do it. So start with the smallest, practice the easiest.
Yeah, could you all please put on your camera, please? Hello? Are you able to hear me? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you please put on your camera? You can keep your mic mute, but can you please put on your cameras? Hello? Thank you. Thank you, Sony. Thank you. What about others? Thank you. Thank you, Nikar. Thank you, Rohit. Thank you, Skanya. So we are looking at, I think if a few more could please put on your cameras, it will be better. We are looking at time management. Actually, time management is life management. Some people think only managing time is essential, but if you look at your goal to be successful, I'll tell you something short about Swami Sarvapriyananda. He completed his engineering, youngest person, 23 years he completed his engineering, mechanical. Then he completed IIM Ahmedabad with marketing. He worked for, I think, 8 years at Tata. He became senior manager. The youngest senior manager at 34 years old. He didn't get married. He's at the age of 36, he left everything. And being the only son, parents were very eager to get him married and all that. He joined Ramakrishna Mission. You won't believe, 36 is a very young age. Huh? People at, I think Ashwini, you can keep the camera on, please. Sophie, Abby, everybody, whoever is, yeah, thank you. See, what I was trying to tell, he completed engineering at a very young age, youngest in his batch. 22, 23 years. Thank you all. And then he completed IIM marketing from Ahmedabad, joined Tata's. He was working in Pune, then I think Delhi. I'm not sure about Delhi, but Pune, yes. He worked for 8 years, 7-8 years, and then he became project manager, senior manager. At the age of 36, he left everything. He joined Ramakrishna Mission and he became a full-time, Ramakrishna Mission has centers all over the world. And he became a full-time sannyasi and teaching. And what he used to teach, you will be surprised, Kaizen, life improvement. And of course, a lot of Swami Vivekananda teachings, very valuable teaching. The concept is we can't make 100% change in our lives now. For example, if you ask me at 58 years old, can I make 100% change? Impossible. But for a lot of you, lot of young people, it is possible. How to improve the quality of your life, how to improve the quality of your thinking, quality of your interaction, quality of your approach. See, people tell if I get 5 minutes, I can finish one work. It's not 5 minutes. It is how much you can do in that 5 minutes. How much can you think about it? Many people tell me, नहीं है मेरे पास टाइम नहीं था करने के लिए. I know one very, very, very close friend. He says, he's young, he's around 40, 45. He says, sir, आपको क्या है? मेरे को time नहीं है. I don't get time. Yeah, I am in Thane, and every time it becomes very difficult. I tell him, if you're traveling, at least you get 1 hour, 10 minutes. You get 1 hour, 10 minutes every day up and down, 2 hours, 20 minutes. Why don't you use it? Then he says, kahan pe sir, kahan seat nahi milta, kahan pe, what you are talking? I tell him, sir, there are two things. You have to make yourself little bit properly organized. This is what I told him maybe 1 year, 1.5 years back. Then what he did, he planned in such a way that he was able to get a seat somehow every day. Not all the time, but sometimes he was not getting, but he was able to get. And he read one book. I would request you all, the book is called The Habit. 138 rupees if you do it online. If you buy it from bookstore, is around 150. Don't spend too much money. I always think money should be used like, gold. More than gold if possible. So this is a book, The Habit, 138 rupees after discount, 150, 160 rupees. That will tell you how we can improve our quality of life, how we can improve our concept of work. Now, to tell you very frankly, in our industry, time is very critical. If you work abroad or if you go abroad, it becomes more critical. If you work from home, actually the concept of work from home makes you work more. I know one manager used to tell me, if you go to office, I work only 9 hours. But if I am at home, I work 12 hours and maybe more. And sometimes call can come and we don't know what we can do. We can't avoid call. We can't avoid a mobile call. We can't avoid a Google Talk or Zoom call, Skype call. We can't avoid. So he says that's the way you have to make small changes. Let's say, for example, I write a report every day. It takes me 15 minutes. Let's say we can make it in 10 minutes. You save that 5 minutes. You can use it for your relaxation. Mind you, today we are not using our quality time for yourself. That is the reason for all the diseases. We are like a pressure cooker, stressed up, and the pressure is going up. We are not having any laughing time. We are not anyway actually, having any fun. And if you have fun, that also is under pressure only. That should not be. You have to relax. You have to be. See, tomorrow, when you're working 8 hours is different. When you work 12 hours is different. Some people, you won't believe in NHS, UK, they're having 18 to 20 hours shift. They don't have, actually they are on strike now. They are asking for some little more. And 60% are of Indian and Philippine origin. They're asking for little more, what you call remuneration, little more salaries, allowances. 18 hours is normal, 20 hours is okay, 4 hours only they get, and some people just fall down and they are not able to even go home. They just sleep in their whatever, what you call the pantry or near restroom, whatever. They say, if I go home and come, it'll again 2 hours will get wasted. So that's the way you have to. There is one request with all of you. See, being professional is good, but being professional, the letter P also starts with personal. You have to be also happy. The best managers are people who can manage their personal life better, then only they can manage professional life better. There's a beautiful book, actually. You can also, I don't suggest that to buy it. It's called Mirroring Techniques. The way you mirror your personal life, the quality of your professional life will automatically be better. It's a request, it's a suggestion. So I would like to share something about productivity of the Japanese. I would like to share a video. I request you all to please be on the camera. This is going live today on our Cliniminds channel. That's the reason I've requested. So just give me a second. I'll share the video and then we'll have a short discussion.
When a Japanese high-speed train leaves or enters the station, it's always on time. 3,300,000 passengers use Japan's rail network every day, with average annual delays of just 30 seconds. Punctual trains are a national asset in Japan.
Stuff like 1 or 2 minute delays are okay, but more that's impossible.
Japanese people are always on time or early.
Hiroyuki, an accountant based in Tokyo, arrives early to the station.
The train is here, on time. It's normal. I'll take it on time and arrive on time.
Yuki takes the high-speed train to his hometown in Osaka every month. For him, late trains are unimaginable.
If the train were 30 minutes late, everyone would panic. But that is unthinkable.
Punctuality is not taken lightly in Japan, where both late and early trains are unexcusable. Last November, a metropolitan rail company was forced to apologize for a train that departed 20 seconds early. Japanese commuters have rigid human resources requirements to thank for the efficiency of the country's trains. Yuri is a 28-year-old train conductor whose days are strictly regimented. She starts every morning by checking in with her superior.
Okay, so don't forget, security and punctuality above all.
It's 9:58 on my watch and 9:58 on the clock. I'm ready to go.
Rail network employees across the board operate with military discipline. This army of sanitary workers cleans the trains in less than 10 minutes. And rail agents present throughout the stations ensure the fluid circulation of traffic. All are here to make commuters' lives as easy as possible.
As you can see on the departure and arrival board, departure tracks never change, so passengers can anticipate the tracks. Train carriage numbers are written on the ground, and the conductors are trained to stop at exactly the right spot. If the train goes even a few centimeters past the designated stop, the conductor will move back.
But Japanese commuters pay a hefty price for world-class efficiency. A train from Tokyo to Osaka, a distance of 500 kilometers, costs 110 euros. When a Japanese high-speed train leaves or enters the station, it's always on time. 3,300,000 passengers use Japan's rail network every day, with average annual delays of just 30 seconds. Punctual trains are a national asset in Japan.